possibly. And then we'll play whatchamacallit tomorrow if we get there. I gotta do this at night, right? Think. And I accidentally last time I wasn't streaming to Rumble, so sorry about that, guys, but I think we're good. Where's what? So I thought it was come here at night. It's technically night. All we did was the Johanka and Matthias stuff. So nothing crazy. There's a fun little DLC stuff that was in. There we go.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
Where are we
You're
going?
hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like. People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Oh, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated
Okay.
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage.
And do you have any
Yeah.
other ideas?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns, supposed to join them, and if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got.
Yeah, I kind of know that.
Murder someone in...
Murders.
Yes, it does.
Well then, knock him senseless, drag him outside, and finish him.
Okay.
And do you have any...
We're not hiring stable.
So how many men have... And what happened to them?
Just the first one. The other.
Yeah, I kind of know that.
How will I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself.
Get him drunk.
We're better. There's more.
Yeah.
Fine.
More or less.
The main thing is to kill him.
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of...
What else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice, and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin...
Bring his dice and the money if I find it.
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire...
Yeah.
Well, you can at least say a few...
God be with you.
Yeah, I get the drill. How am I gonna get away with this one? Huh? What was that for? Oh, it's the key to the church. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go tell Sir Ratsick what the bandits want me to do. I'm gonna see what the liege lord says. Because this seems a little sketchy. Just a little sketchy. Oh. I want to see what Radzik says about this. He's above.
Hey, you! What are you doing? Something you're looking for.
Or is he down below? Bro, he's 100% in there. There he is.
God be with you, Henry.
Sir, this investigation into the Neuhoff massacre, it's getting a bit complicated.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the whoresons who torched Neuhoff.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhoff too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters,
Far from it, lad.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join...
A bit of meditation and learn. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much. Goodbye.
That wasn't really much of a help, Radzik. If I'm to walk around the monastery, I need to steal this guy's stuff. So, I think that's what we're going to go with. Fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, next one.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Are you volunteering to get your head smashed in? Pull me an ale.
Calm down.
Then get...
I'd like something to eat.
Got it for you right here.
I hope I can be...
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. God be with you.
I could do with something to to eat.
Good health to you.
You wouldn't be.
No.
May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you.
You wouldn't be.
No. Jesus Christ be praised.
This is him.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Take care now.
Really? It has to be this guy.
What?
That's right.
Coming right up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mrtka! Jesus!
Here we go.
Got it for you right here.
I'm at your...
To good best of health.
You wouldn't be Carl.
No. Farewell.
What?
Calm down.
Then get.
Hmm. There's Carl.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am? Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Let's have a drink.
A man after my own heart. No, my dear, dear lad. What a cross I have to bear. God be with you. Tonight, I shall get drunk.
Again? Good day to you.
You're Manfred.
Indeed I am. What?
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watch.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it.
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him. Like you said, you deserve some fun.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink?
Got it
And while
for you
we're at
right
it,
here.
Let's
have a
go.
little game. Take care now. Your fame precedes you. You won't get the better of me.
Oh, really? My fame precedes me? Really? I'm gonna score and pass here.
Here you are.
Hail for me.
Okay.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Here we are.
Let's score and pass up.
We'll see.
That actually helps me out a lot.
Oh no!
Okay, that helps me out a ton.
What's the hold up there?
And these dice are OP. The devil's dice.
That's it.
He just bust.
Damn!
Hold on.
Satisfied?
Let's game.
Good game. You deserve it. I've had enough.
And you said you wouldn't drink today.
Silence! I'm going to sleep. Here's a few coins. Have fun. Tomorrow, we're going to the monastery. Is that clear?
Couldn't you give me more? This isn't even enough for a toothless whore.
It's enough for beer.
Coming.
Good night.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond
Here,
of fair maidens,
enjoy
but
it.
I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
True.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your fief.
Shit.
Okay.
Is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bukovo was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around.
Well, he's not watching.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Hail for me.
Why don't you just...
Bare arsed.
Right,
What the
right.
hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that...
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could
I'll
only
bring the
steal
right
that
way.
old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning, and no one would ever see me again.
That's all then.
Farewell.
Don't you dare look at me.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the writ.
Here you are.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks.
Coming.
Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. God be with you.
All right.
Yeah.
They all know me at the monastery. There's no way this is gonna work, right? Like in reality, it shouldn't, but it will work because it's a video game. But it's funny.
Yeah.
Can I get in here?
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone, but he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery, so there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Farewell. What was that?
You have no business here if you aren't a monk. Gone.
strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realize how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam. Et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Fucking Henry!
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you.
Okay.
I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
Well, that would have been great for me to know that caps lock walking.
Peace be with you, brother.
Okay, let's... Lucas.
He was stomping about like a bear. Now, that must have been Brother Circator. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
Come now, I don't want to still be showing you around at midnight.
Sorry,
This is the way
sorry.
to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours.
Okay.
Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
It's a mystery, but one that'll be soon solved. It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everyone's
This
breath
is the
in
garden,
morning. Then he'd
a place
soon
for
get
silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers.
I'm sorry, I need to check.
His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, Brother Cicada, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work.
As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the Circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous.
Okay.
The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how.
And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here.
Okay, so it's not him.
Time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
I'd like to ask you something. What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. But it's the Circators you should worry about.
Okay.
They can be quite strict. So if you want to avoid...
Tell me something about...
Work, prayer, as if you didn't.
Yeah.
Are there any...
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my...
Okay.
Who's in charge?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter.
Are there already...
Brothers John and Nevlas. But the
Why is he...
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our lives here. And the abbot decides everything.
Yeah, I get
Why
it.
can't not... They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything.
Yeah.
Tell me something about...
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery through reform and by returning to pure faith. A lovely idea, but most of the monks are against it.
This John, who is he?
A circator, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side, because they believe he'll protect the status quo.
I mean, I'm just trying to see if there's any... The day, morning prayer, 6 a.m. chamomile. Okay, okay. I need to investigate around. Do I not have any lockpicks? I don't. Oh, it's not good.
I've read one of the manuscripts copied by one of the...
What do you desire?
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
Who'd tear up a book like that? Brother librarian might know.
It occurs to me you might be the man to ask.
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son.
Talk to me, brother.
Is it possible to learn something about the other novices in the library?
Only the abbot and the prior keep such records.
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his records in his chambers, and only he and the prior...
Okay.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
It appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance.
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it. The pages...
Can you tell me?
The Art of Love is a sort of manual instructing young people how...
Peter's health is
won't make it to the autumn.
No, no. Peter has a strong constitution. He'll still be on this earth for many years to come.
I wish all good health upon him. I want change.
Stomping about like a bear. That must have been brother. He can't sleep and prays long into the night. Salve. Be well.
Where the hell is this guy?
It stunk like a wine barrel in there. And it's not the first time.
It's a mystery, but one that will soon be solved.
Am I blind?
It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everyone's breath in the morning. Then he'd soon get his man.
Who am I supposed to be saying? Didn't it start with a C? Why'd you...
Praise be to our Lord Jesus. What is it?
I'd like to.
Freaking lockpicks. Hmm. I think everyone's going to sleep now.
Things will get worse. I can feel it in my joints. The things you say. My
joints started aching just before they raised Scallops. And now they hurt again. But worse than last time. I tell you, something's gonna happen out there.
I'm Gregor and I'm new here.
I know. I saw you in the church during the ceremony. I have a feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often. You see, I'm a circator.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rule.
When it's not the way it should?
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly you won't.
I'd like to ask you something. What can you tell me about the novices here?
And what can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
I meant something specific about the
But you know them yourself. Yorick is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager, perhaps too eager. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse.
Could be Lucas.
What are the roles?
Well, the abbot is the head, but he's not here now. As a novice, you should be particularly mindful of the
I'm interested.
Well, it was founded by Saint
Heretics.
They wanted to worship.
Yeah, I know. Blah 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 blah.
Can you tell me?
7 centuries ago, St. Benedict. The fundamental precepts are obedience, work.
Do you never want to know what?
And what should be going on? I have. He said the new cask is ready.
What do you desire? I'd like to.
Looking for a particular container, I don't see him.
Ah! Why are you waking me? Go away.
There he is. We skip at 4, right? Like the thing said. I need to get lockpicks. What do you do? Sleep time here. I think it's until 4, right? Those are the rules. I think. Yeah, I can't read that. Three. Maybe I'm neglecting my daily schedule. Is it my daily schedule to be up and do work? Yeah, it's morning prayer. See? Where, oh, where could this man be? Bro, this one.
This looks like the dregs after a night's drinking. Who could be coming here? Now it pops up on my map.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lock picks? And what would you like those for?
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Well, why not? So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks.
Morning prayer.
God be with you.
Praise be to Christ.
I'm looking for some...
And what?
I'm looking for...
Lock?
I'd like to...
Well, so you heard... I'll trade...
Let's have a word about the... Is this enough?
Are you yank...
Really? I have to steal that much food? You gotta be kidding me.
What troubles you?
I'm looking...
And what?
I'm looking...
Lock?
I'd like...
Well, why not? So you heard... I'll trade...
Can we do... Is this enough?
That's too much.
I knew we could...
What do you desire?
Brother...
I see, so...
Well, yes.
That won't be easy, I can tell you that straight off. The prior always keeps the keys close by him. So how exactly do you imagine I could help?
How could I get hold...
With great difficulty.
There's something else...
Brother, remember the vows you made. We're for...
I'm looking...
And what...
I need to...
Well, I can't help you with that.
No, nothing, Rick.
I need... He's up here. I don't remember where the prior's quarters are. Probably on the other end if I had to guess. There's probably punishment land. Okay, that's exit. Okay. Which one would be the abbot's office? Okay.
Even though he fulfills the command, yet his work will not be acceptable to God, who sees that his heart is murdered.
It's through here. So it's this one. Let's eat.
Readings on daily labor. Idleness is the enemy of the soul. Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor.
Brother? Where were you during Mass? Don't tell me you didn't know that Holy Mass is the foundation on which your life here is built.
I definitely was there. I did come a little late, so perhaps no one noticed me.
Really? I'll pretend nothing happened.
I'd like to ask...
Anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be said rather early, at the middle of the 8th hour, and let them again do what work has to be done until vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness, and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot. The rule of Saint Benedict, readings on humility.
The first degree of humility is obedience without delay. This is the virtue of those who hold nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell and the glory of life everlasting, as soon as anything has been ordered by the superior, receive it as a divine command and cannot suffer.
I'm gonna see where the pages are. Hold on. Because I don't want to just sit here and just try to find all of them, because that would just be silly.
Given to superiors is given to God. Will and murmurs, not necessarily with his lips, but simply in his heart, then even though he fulfills the command, yet his work will not be acceptable to God, who sees that his heart is murmuring, and far from gaining a reward for such work as this, he will incur the punishment due to murmurers, unless he amend and make satisfaction. The rule of Saint Benedict, readings on daily manual labor. Idleness is the enemy of the soul. Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor, and again at fixed hours in sacred reading. To that end, we think that the times for each may be prescribed as follows. From Easter until the calends of October. When they come out from prime in the morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence. Or if anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be said rather early, at the middle of the 8th hour, and let them again do what work has to be done until vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness, and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot.
Brother, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be...
I was fit.
Really? I'll pretend not.
No, not this one. Which one is it? Up here. Which one's this? This is a dormitory. Up the cage in the south. What? The northeast corner. Application in the southeast corner. Here it is. Okay. Cellar. Place label. I think I grabbed this one because it was right here. Okay.
That must have been Brother Cicada. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
Not the one I'm supposed to be in. I'm supposed to be in. Is this one? No, that's the library. What is this one? We got that one. I think I got these two. Got that dining room. Don't haze me.
Brother, what are you doing here?
I had a...
Really? This time...
Okay, that's the outside. We don't want to go there. Northwest corner. We got that, got that, got that. Library in the abbot's room. No! Don't haze me, bro! East wall. No!
Brother, what are you doing?
You're right, brother.
This is your first...
Don't haze me! I'm on a secret mission.
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
Books stood in there out for your eyes to see.
Where would this page be? East wall's a chest. Oh, it's on a wall. Already got this one. Now on the table behind where the monk is transcribing. Guessing it was like right there.
Get away from that cabinet. The book stood in there out for your eyes to see. Get away from that cabinet. The book stood in there out for your eyes to see.
I got the cellar. I got the two in the dorm.
Don't even look at that cabinet. It contains forbidden books.
I'm so confused where this thing is.
Don't even look at that cabinet. It contains forbidden books. You interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them.
Apague, Satanas.
Get away from that cabinet. The book stood in there out for your eyes to see. Get away from that cabinet. The book stood in there out for your eyes to see.
What the hell was that?
Is someone there?
I'm a new brother, a novice, Gregor.
Welcome amongst us. Yes, yes. The Lord wanted me to take over the abbot's duties. How do you like it here?
It's wonderful.
I'm glad to hear it.
I'd like to ask... What can you tell me?
What can I say? You're here to...
I meant something specific.
But you know them yourself. Your doc is an odd one. And...
It's the same thing.
Go away. Novices aren't allowed here.
What have we here? It looks like a book with the names of all the novices.
Maybe. No, it's not Jodic. Hmm. Maybe it's Antonius.
Interesting. But I still don't know which one of them is pious.
You gotta be shitting me. There's one I don't have.
Go away. Novices aren't allowed here.
Can you open the door? Thank you.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
It is possible that I'm blind. But I don't think so. Okay, we got the one in there. Don't haze me, bro, please.
Brother, you were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you know?
Very well.
Now, show me what you...
Son of a... Is it the cellar? I got that. Yeah, some summer jail time, blah, 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 blah. A book stand, the east wall. Maybe that's the one I didn't get. There's no other reason for this.
What would you...
I'd like to...
Let's get another freaking lockpick. Okay, so it's not here. Okay, we got that one on the cage. The other one was in a chest over here. Okay, we got that one. All right, we got this one on the table. The other one in the east wall. I think it was the one that was there. What's right here? I'm blind.
Apage, Satanas.
Brother, stealing is a sin. You should know that as a...
I've had an...
You dare resist punishment?
I apologize.
Now.
That's fine. I'm just trying to get the pages, and then we need to figure out a couple of things. I need to steal from the abbot. You are serving time and shell. I'm gonna get something to eat. Or something to drink, I mean. Alright, we got the pages done at least. I don't know who the actual person is, though. I'm gonna get some tea.
Servus.
All right. But at least we have the book stuff done. Go upstairs, talk to the abbot.
This is not a good time.
Oh. I don't know who the person is. Those are nasty habits. We probably have to go down there at night. I'm gonna look this up while we're waiting. I'm thinking okay. Oops. Okay, I need to wait until the night. Can I just wait until like 6 and then go eat? Okay, I actually can't do that.
anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be said rather early, at the middle of the 8th hour, and let them again do what work has to be done until vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness and at the
Good thing we can skip like this. All right. Go up and go to our daily schedule. Nevis. No one else is with me?
I'm Gregor.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nevlis, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
I'd like to ask... Is there anything I could help?
You know, there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
You can count on my help. What do you need me to do?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now, you know, most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of
the Aristotle thinking. I like it.
Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the libri prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. They say Brother Solarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, we'll soon have the election of the abbot.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the... Concoct 2 buck's blood potions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't...
Ah, this looks like the Saracen language. Ib al-Hassan. That's who I'm looking for. Avicenna.
Already
Praise
stole
be to
it.
Christ.
Here's the book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering abbot. Then I'll leave it in the library to make it seem as if Brother Librarian left it lying about. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't taking proper care of the books. It will drive him mad. I didn't leave that book out, or did I? Is there anything I can do for you in return?
I'd be interested in finding out the background of the other novices.
That's a strange wish you have. And the only ones who know everything about the novices are the abbot and the prior. They keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book, but you'll never get your hands on it. It's locked up in the prior's...
I've already looked at it. It doesn't help.
You've helped me.
No, thank you. About that book. Don't even think about breaking in to get it.
I've already looked at the book. It really doesn't help me. What am I supposed to be making? I don't even remember what I'm supposed to be making. Buck's blood. Dandelion, comfrey, John's wort. Let's get a hold next. And I haven't made one yet. Okay, what does it say? Need oil. Yeah, see how much I screw this one up. Grind a St. John's wort. So we need to grind this. Okay. I need comfrey. Okay. Pull. Leave it to cool. If I just add it now. Oh yeah, that's right. If I can. I don't have the ingredients for that recipe. Damn. Okay.
Ah,
I finished my work.
show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent.
Whoops. How long am I supposed to be in here? Noon. Okay.
Peace be with you.
Wait, what?
Brother, what are you doing here?
You're right, brother.
This is your...
Are we going upstairs? Yeah, here. Where is... There he is.
What troubles you?
I have all the pages of the torn up book. The Art of Love can go back to the library.
Oh, brother, you can't even imagine how happy you've made me. Since you're clearly a true lover of books, I'll give you a reward I've never given another novice. I'll lend you the key to the cabinet containing forbidden book. That cabinet's strictly off limits to novices, but you've earned my trust.
Thank you, brother. I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchment. Talk to me, bro.
I'd like to...
Get away from that cabinet. The book's stood in there after the Oh, you're interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them. Don't even look at that cabinet. It contains forbidden books.
I'm gonna read this. um Looks like this. But it does kind of look like this. But that's certainly not gun. It looks like gum. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. What is this? Interwebs, can you help me here? I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at. Um I'm not looking at the novices stuff. Um, I'm looking for. You know what? I'm just gonna guess. It's the top one.
You call that a copy? You've completely ruined the parchment with your scribbling.
What do you desire?
Well, damn. So where are the other? Where are the other brothers?
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked.
I'd like to ask you...
I'm just gonna offend him.
I've heard that you, well, that you enjoy the company of men. Is there any truth to it?
What? How do you know that?
I read it in the abbot's book.
What? The abbot's book is locked up in his chambers, and he'd never allow anyone to read it. Did you break in? But why? Just so you could dig something up on me?
I was looking for something else, but I just happened to come across your... story.
No matter what you were looking for, you crossed a line that shouldn't be crossed. But don't worry, I won't tell on you if you promise me the same. Yes, you can call me a sodomite, a sinner, a monster, the spawn of Satan. But tell me this, Gregor. Can I help the way I am? I tell you, it's a test of my faith. A test so
Bro,
daunting
I'm not even looking for you!
You're right. I found it interesting, but I'm not judging you. You are the way you are.
So it's not him!
Choose yourself.
I'm glad you aren't like the others. I swear to God, I've never lain with another man. I've never sinned. When my father wanted me to find a wife and start a family, I told him the truth, and he had me sent here. And in a way, I was glad. My guilt had been consuming me, and I knew in the monastery...
I just want to know about the other novices.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never...
You really don't know...
Don't get...
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
I've read the abbot's book. It says in there that you're not as saintly as you make out. Actually, it seems like you're as lecherous as a boar in rut.
You broke into the abbot's quarters to spy on me? You won't get away with it.
I wasn't interested in your opinion about what I did. What interests me is you and what the book has to say about you.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
Just try it, and I'll smack you so hard your feet won't touch the ground.
No, don't hit me. I won't say anything to anyone, I promise.
It's not him, but Jesus.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son.
Why did you join them?
Yeah.
Because it's better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate. But he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what?
Alright, it makes sense for him.
I'm interested. Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. He's always happy to help, which is more...
I'm interested in...
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself.
Do you have any grounds?
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circators who make the rounds despise him.
Listen, there's something I ought to tell you. There's a dangerous criminal hiding in the monastery, and I came here to...
I don't think it's this guy.
Ha! I knew it! He's a villain. Who are you, though? Oh, it's better not to ask, is it?
Never mind that. Who's...
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on. But now it makes perfect sense. He's a criminal fleeing justice.
What are you talking about? You clearly know something I don't.
I'm telling you, keep your eye on him. He's no monk. That's what my gut tells me. What are you going to do to that?
That's not your concern.
You should talk to the circators or the prior about it.
There's something I should tell you.
You're looking for someone? But you're a novice.
I am a novice. At least in...
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here.
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery.
I heard some...
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the other novices.
That can't be. Have you told the prior?
I don't know yet.
It won't be easy to drag this criminal away from the protection of the cloister.
Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter I'm looking for?
I don't know, and I don't care to know.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
I'd be interested to hear. Tell me about Antonius.
Well, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
Bro, this guy is seeming more and more suspect with Antonius.
What could interest you about him? He's a no-good rat. He'll turn you in for the price of a turnip. I'd bet my life that if he wasn't here, he'd be a cumin scout.
That doesn't sound too...
It wasn't meant to. No matter what you do here, watch out.
What can you tell me about Luke?
It's a tricky situation with Lucas. No one really knows anything about him. I've tried so...
That's all.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
Okay.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
It's not him.
That's all I want.
Please, keep it to yourself.
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
I'd like to ask you something. Well, that's all.
No! Don't haze me! No, that's the exit. You can't go that way. I promise. I'm going to my workstation. I'm here, see?
What do you...
I'd like to... Tell me something...
Prayer? Work?
What's the schedule? Alright, we gotta go to 4. So I'm thinking maybe I can move around after this. Keyword is maybe. I think it's Antonius, to be honest. we sitting here? 6.
Receive it as a divine command and cannot suffer any delay in executing it. But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only if what is commanded is done without hesitation. Delay, lukewarmness, grumbling.
Why? Yeah, let's go down to cellar. Some of the stuff's already open, so we can kind of creep out.
I wouldn't expect too much of it.
No, why's that?
There was only a handful of bandits there.
A handful? There was dozens of them. And foreign heathens, too.
Is that right?
There was a great, big battle. Them fuckers filled the whole of these lands. The Talmberg garrison had to get reinforcements to beat them. There's word of
Peace be with you, brother.
Hmm. I'm thinking. What's going on down here?
Oh, I know that.
You've seen us drinking here. So either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You wouldn't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
All right. I wouldn't mind some wine.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad. Quite right, brother. Just sit down and drink with us. When the wine runs out, Yorick will fetch more. What is it, brother?
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? Drinking.
But we're all monks.
Youngster, when you're as old as I, you'll understand.
But you're the cicators. You're the ones meant to be keeping order here. How can gambling and drinking be a fitting part of a monk's life?
If you really want to know, see for yourself.
All right, have it your way.
Talk to me, bro.
Where'd you get the wine from? I thought the monastery cellars were guarded.
So they are, but this wine isn't from the monastery.
Ooh.
Listen, lad, would you help us out with something? This cask is almost empty, and we need a new one. We're a bit old for such exertions. But you, on the other hand...
I'll help you. What do I need to do?
Ha! I knew it. Help Novice Jodok arrange for a new cask. Talk to him first thing in the morning, and by tomorrow night the cask can be on the table.
All right, You mentioned Yodok. What does he do for you?
Nothing much. He's just a little suckling like you. He'll do whatever it takes to stay on our good side. Sometimes we make use of him when there are errands to run.
I'd like to ask... Let's play!
Just the man we've been waiting...
Oh, I don't have my dice. What a lucky asshole. Oh, let's go.
I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
What do you desire?
I'd like to...
What would you like? I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure.
Hey, you. It's forbidden to walk at night here without a light.
Ugh. Vessels with quicksilver in them.
What are you doing here? Get lost, or you'll have me to reckon with. What are you doing?
How do I get in the kitchen? It's Brother Elias. Isn't he supposed to be gone? Like sleeping or something? He'll be back by 4.
Well, I never.
I'm not so sure. It's a bit sour.
Gregor, talk to me.
I'd like to...
I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure. It's a bit sour. God knows what's in it.
Don't be absurd. It's a first-class cask, direct from Znojmo.
No, I know the taste of a good vintage and...
What is it, brother?
I'd like to...
Salve, Domino.
Okay. It actually worked. How long do I have to wait? Four. Okay, 6. Um. I'm thinking.
But demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot
Mm, hmm. I'm thinking.
your son with the rod, and you will deliver his soul from death. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on daily manual labor. Idleness is the enemy.
I'm thinking. I'm trying to make sure I gotten all the quests here.
Apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence. Or if anyone may
You gonna get up, Henry?
read, let him read to himself in
Brother,
such a way as not
what are
to
you doing
disturb
here?
anyone else. Let none ere be sent
Come
to
now.
gather
Would you
early
really punish?
at the
This
middle of
time
the
I'll
8th
look the
hour,
other way.
and let them again do what work has to be done until vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned
Praise be.
I'm here to.
Excellent. I've been waiting. Today's task, once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby.
Okay. What am I supposed to do? It's 2 match, right? 2 match. Okay. After this, we're gonna go find Antonius and say he's the killer. I think it's him. 1 turn, then 2. Okay.
What would you like?
I finished my...
Show me what... Spectacular, Gregor.
What is it?
I'd like to ask... Well, that's all.
What do you...
Will you tell me?
Look, nothing.
Are you...
I hate... I...
That's all I want.
Please.
Oh, I've already done it. I think it's you, Antonius.
Gregor.
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case, find the perpetrators and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punishment? Do you intend to punish them here, in the monastery?
I don't know yet. I'm still just on their trail. Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lukas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof since...
I don't think it was him. But
don't fret, my friend.
I know you're Pius, the man I've been looking for.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor, or Carl, or whatever your true name is. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. I'm not sure what I should do.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of nobodies. And I'm glad you have your doubts.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I have to kill, it should be for a reason, not because I enjoy it.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff.
Okay, good guess.
And stolen. But I swear to God, I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit. But I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery, I've had plenty of time to think things over. But then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
What do I need the keys to?
How else will we get out?
Do you mean these?
What? I'm not going to ask you how.
And where am I supposed to get my...
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
Okay.
What are you going to...
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies. Get some normal...
All right. That's...
Excellent. Come and Gregor.
Okay.
Brother.
Don't haze me, brother.
You're right, brother.
This is your second...
Hey, who's that?
Hopefully no one comes up here. Oh no, I'm in my daily place.
What is it?
I'm here to...
Excellent.
What? I don't even know where this is. There it is. It's probably completely wrong.
Oh, this is quite an
No, I can't read. It's in Latin. Okay? Four. Like, I can't read Latin? Come on, man. That's silly. Alright, looks like we won't get done with this. I spent like 4 days in the monastery. Alright. This was never supposed to happen. Okay, I spent like 2 hours in here. Let's not go overboard. Okay, this goes until what time? Six. And then we'll just sleep all night. Let me get up. I'm gonna have to grab the blood thing tomorrow. Talk to him. Oh, I didn't stop it. Whoops.
demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed. From him
Hey.
than those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard, proud, and disobedient characters he should curb at the very beginning of their ill doing by striking.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
Okay, we need to get up at 4. Okay. This was a very challenging one. Want to be a scoundrel, it'd just be easy to come in here, kill all of the white robes, and just call it a day. What is church time, bro? Yeah, I told you. I have to wait for all of them to get out from this. Don't haze me, please.
What do you want, brother? You shouldn't be here.
Can you hurry up and get your damn food? You know what? Fine. I'm just gonna go pray. But everyone is doing other things.
Novices have no business here.
What? Where is this at? On the table where the list was.
What do you want, brother? You shouldn't be here.
Sorry. I got a delivery to get. Don't haze me. Is prayer an hour or is it 2 hours? Since 6. Okay, is there?
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
That it is. Okay, let's talk to Antonius. We should be good.
This is not a good time for questions.
Brother, You were somewhere you shouldn't have been.
Bro, are you serious?
Very well.
I still need to look through your... You have a weapon. Here, in the monastery. You failed to complete your trial period as an... Salve. Be-
You jerk! Don't close the door on me.
Go away. Novices aren't allowed here.
I'm sorry.
Novices have no business.
Praise be to... I have everything we need for...
Excellent. Straight after Vespers, we'll meet in the dormitory.
What exactly is your plan? And why can't we do it at night?
We're going to prepare a little riddle they'll never solve. And why at mealtime? Because we need the dormitory as well as the church to be empty. Take everything with you and don't forget the keys.
Good. Once even...
Brother, you were somewhere... You dare...
Yes.
You failed to complete your...
I'm gonna have to do it while eating. During mealtime.
Praise be to...
I have...
What exactly? We're going to take every...
Good.
Fixed hours in sacred reading. To that end, we think that the times for each may be prescribed as follows. From Easter until the calends of October. When they come out from prime in the morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to...
I don't remember if it's 7 or 8.
consideration by the abbot. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on daily manual. Idleness.
It's 8. This one was a pain to get right, but it's okay. Work here. Work here.
Them again do what work has to be done until vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness.
What is it, brother?
I'm here to...
Excellent. I want you to prepare, once you finish them...
Oh, I haven't actually auto brewed that. I haven't actually brewed this. Really? I guess I've always just bought them. Okay. Or pulled them off dead bodies. Okay, dropped it on the water. I need 2 marigold, right? 2 marigold.
Talk to me, brother.
I finished my...
Show me what... Spectacular, Greg.
Okay, how long do I have to wait? Alright, and then noon to 4. Noon. Do the translations. And 4 Pray for an hour. Eat at 17. I already forgot what it said. I think that's what it is. I'll look at it again. It's 11, 4, 6. So we're leaving out this bitch 6.
Talk to me.
I'm here to...
Excellent.
I want another crack at this. You can't tell from that. What's this? Okay, let's see if we got it this time. Probably completely botched this one too.
Oh no. Such...
Nope. Wait, when's prayer? When am I supposed to be down? Is it after Vesper? Or is it before? It has to be before. So it has to be actually at 14, right? Am I crazy? 4. So it's 16. Okay. 16, 7. Okay. And we can go continue the story. Jeez. Well, I think that's a little bit before 16. Don't leave me behind! Here for an hour. Then we'll meet Antonius up top. And then we finally got out of this damn church. What are you talking about? Am I crazy? It's until, oh, it's still 18. Yeah. Yep. You here? Here he is.
Peace be with. Pray
Praise be to God. For a moment there, I was worried you weren't coming. Give me that blood. This is the exact spot where you pushed me off the gallery. And here's where you dragged my lifeless body. Thank you for helping me out. Now we must each go our own way.
I was glad to help. I did what I needed to do and no one got killed.
What will you do now? Now, get the hell out of here. Steal the first horse I come across and ride until dawn, far, far away from here. I was thinking... Here, take this. Show it to those cutthroat bastards and tell them you found it on me. That should convince them. Especially when they hear about the outcry here after the Friars found out we've gone. Your lucky die? In a manner of speaking. Hope it brings you more luck than it brought me. Thank you. Thank you for letting me live, Brother Gregor.
My name's Henry.
All right, Brother Henry. May God be with you.
I feel like that's a ending I like. The die is cast. Okay, this is one of the last points that if there's anything I want to do, is this the time to do it? And I officially don't have anything that I want to do, so